What's up, folks? Welcome back to our channel. Today we'll discuss the best-selling gaming phones according to their budget, performance, and much more. Take a moment to check out the description below for more details. Without further ado, let's get started. At first, we have the Asus ROG Phone 6D. If you believe that after the fantastic ROG Phone 6 announced just 2 months ago, Asus will stop releasing premium gaming phones in 2022. The ROG Phone 6D and 6D Ultimate add MediaTek power, a mechanical air vent, and even a Batman edition to the current series. The 6D series has a very similar look to the 6 and 6 Ultimate, with the exception that it now comes in gunmetal gray. Although the phone doesn't have IP68 water or dust resistance, its screen is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus, and it is IPX4 splash resistant, even when the Aeroactive portal is open. And even better, the opposite end of the vapor chamber is connected to the CPU, and behind the flap are heat dissipating fins. Although its 2448 by 1080 resolution may appear poor for a smartphone with this price tag, it is appropriate for a gaming phone. A Full HD is the standard for gaming display, and the smaller resolution maintains lovely high frame rates. Next, for the camera, the phone has 3 cameras altogether around the back: a 50MP main camera with an f1.9 aperture, a 13MP ultra-wide camera with an f2.2 aperture, and a 5MP macro camera with an f2.0 aperture. However, only the primary camera is equipped with autofocus, and both the macro and ultra-wide lenses can focus up to 4 cm away. Next is Black Shark 5 Pro. This Xiaomi Black Shark 5 Pro excels at gaming. It includes a powerful processor, a helpful gaming mode, and retractable triggers that will give you a significant advantage in games with other players. The performance power of the Xiaomi Black Shark 5 Pro is its key selling point, because it guarantees that it can play high-end games at their highest graphics settings without tiring. A Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor backed up by 12GB of RAM powers the device, and in our testing, this configuration produced great gaming performance. There are some noteworthy and buzzing downgrades too, such as the 5 Pro's usage of an OLED display over the 4 Pro Super AMOLED, and better choice of storage and RAM options. It also sports a more modest, less game-centric design, a better main camera, an improved macro camera, and cleaner software. The Black Shark Pro 5 didn't last as long as we'd hoped for even with normal use, and this premium chipset drains the battery significantly. Because of this, the Black Shark 5 Pro's battery life isn't up to pace, but there is a feature, another carryover from the previous edition, that partially makes up for it. This 120-watt rapid recharging system gives the phone the potential to fully charge in just 15 minutes, which is very outstanding. Next up, we have the Nubia Red Magic 7 Pro. The Red Magic 7 Pro is Nubia's top gaming smartphone to date. It has the most powerful hardware an Android phone can provide, as well as generally practical features like improved cooling and shoulder triggers. It has sizable 6.8-inch AMOLED screen with an FHD Plus resolution and a top refresh rate of 120Hz as its primary display. Additionally, the touch sampling rate is a quick 960Hz. The Red Magic 7 Pro offers a genuine all-screen experience as a result of that front camera. When playing something like Call of Duty Mobile, it's astonishing how games and videos fill the entire screen. Besides this, it has novel aerospace-grade phase change materials in its role as a gaming phone. So in order to reduce the amount of heat you feel from the phone when playing and to make holding the phone more pleasant, heat can be held inside this material and released gradually. While its high-speed built-in turbofan speeds up heat dissipation, it operates with whisper-quiet fan noise. Next is Black Shark 4 Pro. According to the DxOMark audio rankings, Black Shark 4 Pro is ranked top. It offers spectacular audio performance with symmetrical 2 speakers and a huge sound chamber. The result is a wider sound field and a more immersive spatial stereo experience. Additionally, users of this beast can enjoy music or find enemies in competitive video games via a cinematic sound system. When it comes to the Black Shark 4 Pro's aesthetic, nothing is overly spectacular or unusual. The 2 tiny toggle switches that hide 2 more pop-out buttons to the right of the phone's front are arguably its most intriguing design feature. What's more, it supports 120-watt hypercharge, which gives an industry-leading charging experience and supports large-capacity 4500 mAh dual-cell batteries. It takes less than 15 minutes to fully charge and only 5 minutes to charge to 50% of its capacity. Last but not least, The Black Shark 4 Pro's 6.67-inch Super AMOLED screen lives up to Xiaomi's reputation for producing high-quality screens for its phones. It supports HDR10+, has a maximum brightness of 1300 nits, and has a maximum refresh rate of 144 Hz. All of these factors work together to create a panel that is clear, bright, and easy to see. And as for the camera, it has a triple lens setup with a 64MP wide camera, an 8MP ultra-wide camera, and a 5MP macro camera on the rear. A very conventional 20MP wide selfie camera is located on the front. The maximum video resolution and frame rate are 1080p and 30 frames per second respectively, and there is no optical zoom available. Next is Sony Xperia 1 Mark IV. Another well-rounded phone, this one has a nice display, a strong processor, and a long battery life. Following the Sony Xperia 1 III, this is the 4th generation model in Sony's premium line of Android smartphones. It is joined by the more affordable Xperia 10 IV. Rarely do these high-end devices significantly differ from their predecessors. Sony chooses to improve specifications and introduce helpful new features for creatives. The telephoto lens can now continuously zoom in and out between 3.5 times and 5.2 times without the need for digital zoom, which is a significant new function. It is an extremely helpful mode for photographers who enjoy taking images from a distance. Also, it has features for mobile game streaming, a larger battery than previously, and 120 frames per second video recording on the 3 rear and 1 front-facing camera, and an auto recording tool that lets you layer, clean, and mix sound. Lastly, we have the iPhone 14 Pro Max. This iPhone 14 Pro Max is unquestionably the greatest iPhone available right now. The greatest cameras, biggest screen, best design, and smartest display are all found in it. Actually, it appears that existing iPhone customers want all the capabilities that come with Apple's premium smartphone. It's not just the larger 6.7-inch display or the prospect for longer battery life. Apple decided to use just half of its new phones with its best, quickest, and arguably most efficient silicone for the first time in a while. While the iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max received the brand new 4nm process A16 Bionic, the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus received the A15 Bionic processor, featured in the iPhone 13 Pro and 13 Pro Max. It's always on display, which can refresh at just 1 Hz to conserve battery, which was also well received. When it came to adopting this feature, Apple lagged well behind the competition, but as always, it did so in its own unique manner. Therefore, we anticipated more than 13 hours of mixed-use battery life we received due to the new display technology, more efficient A16 Bionic, and the size of the 14 Pro Max. However, this may be increased by turning off the always-on display. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.